One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Howdy folks, thanks for checking out the lesson and arrangement here for Arkansas Traveler in the key of D. And as you notice, I'm playing in the open D position here. And I have two variations for the A part and the B part. As always, fiddle tunes are played A, B, B. And this is a rather simple tune, a rather simple fiddle tune. So I've got a variation, kind of play one in each register. So A part in the lower register, and then high, and then the B part, the same thing. If you want to access the full-length lesson and download the tabs and the multi-speed backing tracks, access Sound Slice so you can slow down and loop the piece, click the link in the description below. Let's start walking through the A part right now. All right, so let's put those first few measures on the screen, and this is the first variation for the A part here. And we're going to play it in the lower register. It has a pickup there on the open A. And that happens on beat 4, so those first markings in the bar 1 there are, 3 counts of rest essentially. And here's what it sounds like. So 1, 2, 3. 4. Okay, obviously very straight ahead, very simple, just playing that melody. So all the listeners know what's going on here. All right, so again, it starts on the open A, then the downbeat of measure 2, open D, and 4th fret on the D, 2nd fret, open D, then down the 2nd fret A, it's a quarter note, and then 2 more 8th notes. Really watch where the quarter notes are and the 8th notes. The pick directions are marked below there. Downstrokes on downbeats, upstrokes on upbeats, and then measure 3, open A, 0-2 hammer on the A, and then open D here. You see this circle around that, it's a half note. Okay, it's just 2 counts. And a couple of things here, we want to make sure that the right hand kind of keeps momentum going. We don't want to just stop. We could also strum the D chord here. We could go, okay, or, and I might, depending on how fast you play it, it's going to kind of matter, but you could just keep that right hand moving. As simple as that, but you don't want to lose that momentum, that pulse. 3, 4. I might not strum the chord if I'm playing really fast, right? But a couple of options there, and again, just as long as you keep your hand moving. Measure 4. 2nd fret D, then 2 8th notes there, then the 4th fret, and then 2 more 8th notes. Rather simple measure. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and put them all together here. A little more up tempo. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 4. Going on. 3, 4. I went on there to the measures that weren't on the screen just to kind of finish that phrase. But yeah, measure 5, we 2-4 hammer on the D string there. Right? 1 and back to 2, then open D, then 2 on the A, then open A. So we got 4 8th notes, and then 2 quarter notes. And the hammer on takes the place of a pick direction, okay? So you might have a double down there, which you do. You can also take that hammer on or pull off out of there and just pick the note as well. Either way totally works. All right, moving on. Then open D, 4, 2, open D. This is all essentially repeating. Right, measures 6, 7, and 8. The melodies kind of just has a 4-bar phrase and then kind of repeats that 4-bar phrase, you know. So we've already done all this. Measure 6, down to 2 on the A, 2/8 notes. Measure 7, here we are, open A, 0, 2 hammer on the A, then open D. I don't have Mark there strumming the D chord, but you have that half note like we talked about. 3, 4. And then here's what makes it a little bit different here is we end this A part for this variation. So we have a little run downward, right? So open D, 4 on the A, open D, 2 on the G, A string, pull to 0, 3 on the low string, 2, 3. So getting comfortable playing those low strings, right? Let me put all 4 of those together. Ready, go. 3, 4. Okay, then to finish it out here. Okay, then we get into the second variation. So, as always with fiddle tunes, they go A, A, B, B. So each section repeats, right? So we did the first variation, which is essentially the first 9 bars. And then we need to repeat that A part. Now you could repeat exactly what we already played. That would totally work. But I've included this second variation, right? Which can be played the second A, or it can be played for both of the A parts, okay? So yeah, let's check that out. And measure 9 finishes up that first A, right? So open A, 2, 4, 2 on the D, open D. And essentially this note right here, 2nd fret G, is the pickup into the next A part, right? And then we go on, we're gonna play the melody now in the higher register on the higher strings. The melody is will be played rather similar to the first time in rhythm and in notes. Might be a few variations here, but yeah, it'll be similar to the first time through, but just on the higher strings. So then measure 10, we go to 3rd fret on the B, 2 on the E, pull to 0, 3 on the B, 4 on the G twice. Or I played 2 8th notes there on that beat 4 last time. Then measure 11, 2 on the G twice, and then half note on the 3rd fret of the B. And again, you can strum that chord, keep that hand moving. And then measure 12, open E, 2 8th notes, 2 2nd fret E, and then 2 more 8th notes. And then moving on. And I finished that lick there, was on the screen, measure 17. So measure 13, open E, first note there in measure 13, then 2, pull to 0, 3 on the B, 4 on the G, 2 on the G. And then again, we kind of repeat those, the 4 bars, right? Measure 14 is exactly like measure 10. So 3, 2 on the E, pull a 0, 3 on the E, twice on the G string, 4th fret. Next measure, 3rd on the B. There's the half note. And then here it's slightly different, right? This kind of ends the A part. So our lick kind of going downward. 3 on the B, 2, hammer back to 3, 4 on the G, 2, open G, 4 on the D, 2 on the D. 2, I'm sorry, that's the G string. And then to finish it off, open G, 4 on the D, 2 on the D, 4 on the A, land on the open D. That will take us into the B part. So those 4 measures, 4.5, ready, go. Whoops. 4. Okay, now if I put it all together, play it as written, the first 17 measures. 1, 2, 3. 4. So there are the 2 variations for the A part, and we'll go through the B part here. When you're ready, if you want to access the full length version, download all the tabs and the multi-speed backing tracks, click the link in the description below.